Men in Black is a concept that's been in the UFO field since really the beginning of the UFO field, essentially.
What is the true mission of the Men in Black? Is it the suppression of information regarding UFOs and extraterrestrials?
Albert K. Bender founded the International Flying Saucer Bureau in 1952 during the big UFO flap. Now, these figures were very dark in nature. They were wearing hats, almost like a fedora style, and they had glowing eyes.
Yeah, it all seems pretty horrible, especially if they threaten you or threaten your family, and you're not sure if they're from another planet or not.
What Jacobs said in the aftermath of that was that he was subject to a range of harassment type of activities. Some of these things would include threatening phone calls at all times of the day, and even to vandalism against his property damage.
There is no more exciting story that I could write or Aviation Week could publish than to say, at last, we've come across one UFO report that cannot be explained in prosaic terms. Maybe this is an alien spaceship. Biggest story of all time.
Of these objects, and that's why the response could be as fast as it was to Westall. That's why the military could get there as quickly as they did that day, because there was some, if you like, forewarning in the suburb of Baldwin, about 20 kilometres from Westall, just 4 days before the Westall incident.
Take Richard Doty, former special agent of the Air Force who was tasked with infiltrating the UFO community to instill doubt and misinformation of UFO encounters.
Men in Black have always been present in the UFO community since back in the 50s and 60s.
This story follows an age-old pattern of a prominent Men in Black cover-up. A UFO incident occurs. Experiencers witness something that shouldn't exist in our conventionally understood reality.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good wherever you are. This is Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah, and this is the Doc Force. How y'all doing? Yes, it's been a decent day for me. It's been good. It's been good. Oh, the one thing I can't hide is my giddiness. Welcome aboard, Claudia. How are you? Thanks for joining us tonight. We got Mike Johnson in the house, and our original gangster OG, Terry Reesing, is here. We've got Andy Sings from Australia. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Malia's here. Hello, darling. Glad to see you. Check out Malia's show if you can. Malia, you can put your link in there. Hopefully, it'll let you. If you want to do that, I'll let you do that. Truth Seekers is here. Hello. Oh, you're saying hi to Terry. Okay, well, Paradigm Shift is here. Northern California. What's up? How y'all doing? Truth Seekers, Mr. B. Mr. B. Hi. That's his group page. That's what that was. Okay, so he's still anyway. Janice, welcome aboard. How are you, darling? Good to have everybody here. Okay, so what kind of show do I got for you tonight? I have no freaking clue because I just got off a very long video conference call and very good one. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. And so I haven't had time to do diddly squat today to see what's going on in the world. The meeting went long, and it was good that it did. It's just I was unable to prepare for the show. So we're going to free ball it tonight, as they say. I'm going to talk about probably some dark shit, probably some nasty stuff tonight. So if that wasn't good enough clickbait, then I quit. Cambria Quinn is here. So the meeting is why you're so good. Yes, it is. Future looks good. Future is promising and looks great, and I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I'm just, when you get to my age and you're single and all alone all the time, you absorb and hold on to these moments. You're like, yes, a win. Anyway, eventually, we'll talk about it. But it's yeah. So moving on. The other thing I did do today, because I was going to do, and I don't know why I didn't put it in the title, probably because I'm not prepared, but I want to say thank you to Kathy Bennett. I was going to give her a Facebook call today to say thank you on the videos and information she sent me. Now I get a lot. I mean, literally. Some people out there bombard me on the daily with stuff, and I just don't. I'm physically incapable of watching everything, and it sucks because I'm probably sure I missed some gems in there here and there, but it's just sometimes when people just send me a link with no explanation, not even a sentence, going, hey, can take out an hour of your day. I think you should see this. This is what it's about. Give me a little cliff note. And people don't. I think maybe 2 or 3 people have done it over the years, but so it's hard for me to see everything. Anyway, she made it personal, not like mean. Like, I mean, she came to me off the air and said, "Look, I know some people." And here's this video that you need to see, because I had done a show on Montauk just a few days ago. Was it this week or was it last week? I don't know. It's all one day to me. So where was I going with all this? Let me take this off because I keep looking at that. It's throwing me off. Oh, Christ. Guys, I just had a stroke moment. I just went completely blank. Oh, no. Yes. Okay. So, Kathy Bennett, bless you. We're going to talk, privately. This expanded my understanding of the situation at Montauk Island, the Montauk Project. I've known about it for a very long time. I've always had this weird feeling like maybe I might have been in something like that when I was a kid. Maybe not at Montauk, but I've always had this weird lingering feeling that there's something that I don't remember. But, who knows? Anyway, so Kathy sent me a couple of these videos, and almost brought to tears in certain points, because I don't cry anymore, which sucks. Like, I don't dream anymore either. It sucks, but I dream all day while I'm awake. But point is, it is a 4 hour and 4 minutes and 14-second round table video by the Montauk kids. They're grown up now. Oh my God, just thinking about what these human beings went through. And that Preston, who, it's like a whole nother side. And this video was this roundtable was done on the 20th of May in 2022. Okay. And these are all the children. These are the victims in this roundtable. And they're telling their story. And I'm only an hour and 55 minutes into it. And the information I was aware of, you come to find, is just it was sugar coated. And what's crazy is the kid or the young black man that's hosting this roundtable. He starts recognizing these people, and these people recognize him. And it turns out the host of the show, without ever knowing, was one of the Montauk kids. And it turned out his mother came in during the live recording and saw these individuals on the screen, because it has, on a video chat, you have all the people down there at the bottom or whatever. And she was like, "Oh, I know those boys." She goes, they're in that folder I have. And she had a folder on all the kids and didn't realize it was such a serendipitous event. I mean, like I say, I'm halfway through it. But the fact that, one of the kids was able to forgive this man who wrote books, and him and L.L.C were involved in this. I always had this vision of L.L.C, upstanding individual, and same with Preston, and in these kids now growing up, some of them seeing each other for the first time since then, or recognizing each other, not realizing that they were all in anyway. And I watch a lot of videos where people say, I was a victim of this and that, and some of them, you can tell it's attention getting. These 4 individuals, actually, there's 5 on here, 5 or 6, yeah. That, like I said, it takes a lot to affect me on certain things, and this was so intense. And I'm scared to reiterate some of the things that these children, ages 3, 5, 10, 12, up to 18, folks, the stuff that Preston and L.L.C pushed on these kids and did to these kids and enjoyed doing. I mean, granted, they're both in this timeline no longer with us on this planet, but all these kids wanted every time they saw the video of him come up when they were showing clips, it affected all of them. And they all wanted, and they even say it, they see his face, they wanted to beat the shit out of him. And these are kids that were trained to kill. And in many different ways, physical and non-physical. This has just been one. I'm not saying traumatized. I am slightly affected by this video, and I'm going to finish it, as hard as it might be. But I don't. I know what I want to say, but I'm not going to, because that would make it real. Yeah, throat cognitive dissonance. I get it, but this is some intense shit. I'm going to show you guys this site if you guys want to do it. I mean, you need to be strong to see this. I'm gonna pull it up so you all can see, and then I'm going to go back. I haven't been looking at the chat room. I apologize. We'll go there in a minute. See who came in late. We'll call you out. I'm just kidding. So this is the YouTube page, NACHTWAFFEN pilot Montauk 2.0 roundtable. You could probably just put Montauk 2.0 roundtable, 20th of May 2022. And then the next day it was posted. If you're one that's into the story of Montauk, you need to see this. This is fresh. This isn't clips from. I mean, there are clips from the 90s and stuff in here, but the meeting with these individuals that were all a part of the Montauk projects 1 and 2.0, they had those. That Witness Jr., the beast that was created, like you saw well, if you've seen Stranger Things, you know what I'm talking about, because Stranger Things was based off of all of this. I wish, I hope that the Cousins brothers see this. Maybe they can use something from this. I mean, and I know that sucks. I shouldn't have said that, but it's a necessary to watch video, but you have to have strong resolution. I think, is that what I want to say? I don't know. I'm not going to play it. But this one right here. Oh, what happened? What happened? Whoops.
Like,
all right, hold on. So, where is she? Here she is. So this guy right here, he's the guy that's putting on the podcast, the roundtable. By the end of this video, he finds out that he was a part of the team. He had no idea. The woman that brought everybody together, her name is Penny. I feel I need to speak with this woman. I have this, not that like I've seen her before or anything, but I just feel this pull towards her and these individuals. And I want to do a show on this. Actually, this would be more of a documentary if they would allow it. But Penny here, I mean, she looks a little older now, but in the 80s, or I think she was in the 70s, 80s at Montauk. And supposedly she is the true 11. So, and she says that, they all have alters, and those are alter egos, alter identities that are created in these facilities where they crack the mind and create multiple personalities that they can control. Folks, this video is so important to see, but very hard. I've had to stop. They even had to stop. They stop and they play like some music video because everybody is being so heavily affected by this gathering. And yeah, so anybody that's into Montauk, mind control, any kind of Stranger Things type of thing, you need to watch this. But you have been warned. But you need to watch, you need to hear, you need to see these people as they are just telling their story of their childhoods. Just I don't know why. I don't know why it's affecting me. I don't know why I feel so pulled towards it. I don't know why. But it sucks. All right, let's see. So Cambria came in, and then Claudia was laughing earlier, so that was good because I probably said something funny. Lisa Ann's here. Dirty, you say yes. Yeah, clickbait. Here you go. Dirty joke. A white horse fell in the mud. There you go. Dirty joke. Marcus Miller on board. Hi, Lisa. By the way, just having a day. I am like on a roller coaster of emotions right now. Am I pregnant? My hormones are everywhere. No, now I'm getting stupid. Shut up, Doc. Okay, Marcus Miller says, Doc, don't quit. I truly look forward to you. Really, the one thing I watch regularly. Was I quitting? Did I quit? Did I say I was going to quit? I don't think I said. Did I? There's nobody here. No, I'm not quitting nothing. I'm here. I'm here to the end. So, because I got a lot of things coming up, way beyond just having guests. Let's just say that. But Marcus Miller, thank you so much for watching regularly. I appreciate all of you that do. I mean, you guys could be watching some late night talk show host with big celebrities and stuff, guaranteed laughs. But you spend time with me, and oh, I almost spilled a full deep Dr. Pepper and didn't. No, I really appreciate every one of you. Everybody thinks that maybe I go out and about. I'm always partying. I'm hanging out. No, me, computer, me and my dogs. Trying to work on what I'm going to do on the show next. What do I got to research? What do I got to watch? So I at least know something. And you guys still come back. So thank you. I mean, you guys are friends. You're my online friends. Hopefully one day we'll all be physical friends. We'll all hang out. Yes, I was just baiting you. Yes. And it worked. I'm glad. Oh, you're talking to each other. Spaceman is here. Hello. First Floor Audio is here. Hello. I've had the same feeling for a long time too, Doc. We really need to get together when you're here and share stories and just hang out. I absolutely. But I Furbies, lots of them. So until I can have a solution for that. But anyway, I know when my memory gap started, though, I remember bits and pieces of things, but it's like I can pull it all together. Yeah, I've actually been trying to go through my timeline in my head by big events of each year, school grade and all that, and I'm it's splotchy. It's very splotchy. It's making me start questioning a lot of things, but who knows? Andy Sings from Australia says, "Thank you for sharing your heart, Doc." Well, thank you. I try to be real, but I try to inform and entertain and make you laugh every now and then because some of this shit is too intense. And if you don't have a form of, let me take this down. There's probably a better shot of Penny. I feel like a schmuck. Let me see. So yeah, there's these different individuals that have grown up now, but this poor guy really, he had it bad because he was Preston's like special pet. And he was suffering from Stockholm syndrome. This man too. Oh crap! Where was I? I'll figure it out later. Because like I said, I'm halfway through it. Oh, I was at 155. I remember saying that. 150. Yeah. Yep. Good memory I have. Yes, I do. All right. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Let's get back to you guys. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. I love it. Don Harrison's here. Says it's okay, Doc. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Doc, did you know that over 200,000 children go missing every year worldwide without trace and is unreported by mainstream media? How many end up in places like this? Yeah. For those that know me, that know my story, those two girls. those two girls. Don Harrison says, yes, I've seen the videos with the lady and the two guys filming with her. Yeah, that was something I must have said earlier. Well, cool. All right. Hi, can you post a link I just got here? Kitsy Witty. Kitsy Witty, if it's nothing bad, I mean, if it's proper, and I don't think you would do that, but the other night we had a prick on the chat room we had to get rid of. So if it's for your show, here, maybe I'll scroll down, maybe you'll tell me more here in the bottom. I'll get to you here. One guy crying and saying he's sorry, some serious shit. That's Duncan. Duncan, I really need to read. I need to read the book or watch some more YouTube videos on it so I can be accurate. But I think it's Duncan. I was corrected last night when I said Preston was the one that was crying, and it wasn't. It was Duncan. And Duncan, if I remember right, is the one who was asked to create a beast that could destroy a building on the base. And that was the image that some people were like, "Oh, it looks like Bigfoot," which it does. I'm sorry, folks. I'm just thinking of these kids. I mean, I know they're adults, but the bad thing is not all of them got out alive. If you watch the video of the walkthrough, which is very lengthy, where they walk through all the buildings, except for the ones that are underground that were filled with concrete. And they're talking about where all these things would happen. And Duncan, they're in a hallway, and Duncan just starts bawling because so many people were killed in that incident, which is like the opening scene in Stranger Things. People were just dead everywhere. And this young boy right here, Arkham Ra, as he calls himself now, the beast actually came up to him and sensed the torture and torment he went through and the pain and the sadness. And the monster just let him go and walked on by because it was just so awful what happened to him. But anyway, Duncan, the one that was crying, supposedly is the one that created the monster while sitting in the Montauk chair, which was on lower level 8 or 11. Coming across this, and then once again, Kathy Bennett, as much as this has been hard for me, I am so grateful from the bottom of my heart because I just have this connection or something. I can't let it go. So thank you very much for sending this to me. I really do appreciate it. Let's see. Claudia says, "What is the name of the video? I would like to watch it." All right, let me move your comment and I'll let you see it. It's Nachtwaffen Pilot. NACHTWAFFEN Pilot. And then Montauk 2.0. Oh, wait. It helps if I do the arrow. Montauk 2.0 Roundtable, 20th of May, 2022. Here's a trick, folks. If you got your phone, take a picture of it. And then after the show, you can go and check it out. But they just posted it in May. So it's new. It's fresh. It's these people who haven't come out. A lot of them have, kept quiet about it, are now coming out and speaking up. And just prepare to watch it. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Moving on. Let's name the video. Okay. Then Don says, "It is crazy." Yes, it is. I hope you're not pregnant. Yeah, I know. Me too. That would be weird. Thank you, Don. Love you too. You all are great for hanging in with me. I'm in and out, always looking forward to something new and intriguing. I try. But every now and then, sometimes you just got to settle on something most people know. George is here. Hey, George. Welcome aboard. Spaceman says, "Did you hear about the man who was facing bankruptcy because of the lockdowns that started he started a chicken whorehouse? He was trying to make hens meet. Well, I think that was that's a funny. Yeah, where Kimberly says, when are you going to host an in-person version of your show? Let us on the mountain here see you speak in person instead of on these little screens. Cambria. Well, I mean, yeah, I would love to do that. I think it'd be kind of cool. Like go to the high school and get on stage, have my desk and my chair, like I did when I first started doing podcasting back in 16. My show was called 1028 Live. I had my co-host, my guests. I had musical artists on the show. We had commercials, and I had my Johnny Carson desk. But then everybody else moved away, and I was all by myself in the set, and I was like, well, sucks. So I decided to buy a spaceship instead. But you know what, Cambria, I think it'd be a lot of fun. But to be honest, I don't feel like I have that many viewers. I mean, I know a lot of people up here, but I think because I know them personally, it's not that big a deal, so they don't watch, or they have their lives. Most of my viewers are out of town, so I appreciate people that here on the mountain. But if I was to know that 50 people up here watch me regularly, I'd be like, hell yeah, let's go to the lodge, or we'll go over to the Crockery Cafe and we'll broadcast from there. We'll all have hamburgers and stuff. I would love to do something like that. And we could. I'm down. If you want to put it together, let's do it. Let's do it. George says, eat blueberries. It helps. Because I was feeling weird. Yes. Okay. I see what you're saying. Malia says, I appreciate your emotions in this, Doc. It's hard to see your own even more. Yeah. It's just, you have to listen to it. You have to watch it. Your own timelines, I mean. Yes. And then Reba's here. Everybody, Reba's here. Hello, Reba. Welcome aboard. Sorry I'm a little late. Man, I'm like 10 minutes late on that. I'm sorry. Boy, I gotta catch up. Yes, Duncan from yes, Duncan. That's right. What was James Rink's hosted Super Soldier video? Those are entertaining and interesting. And Kitsy Witsy or Witty, sorry, old habit. Because there used to be a Kitsy Witsy somewhere in my childhood. Mind programming code word or something, probably. I don't know. But James Rink, and I am basically discovering him for the first time today. And I want to watch his stuff too. So I'm going to be doing that. This is my Friday. So I'm going to probably be up late. Going to watch a lot of stuff. Get as close to traumatizing myself as possible. And then maybe if I can, I wouldn't do a live show I would do a recorded show with these people if that was to happen. And most likely I'd want to make it more documentary. I'd like to be able to go to them or have them meet with me and be one-on-one on camera. I think that would be best, because this is not something you want to treat like just a podcast, even though that was a podcast roundtable. The sensitivity of it all. Nothing could shock these people. It's just, and that's what scares me, because this stuff, most people out there that hear or see these videos are going to be like traumatized and probably experience cognitive dissonance or something, because they're going to lock up. Like I said, I had to stop about an hour in, and now I'm only not even full 2 hours yet. It's intense, but it's what happened to these people, and it's so genuine. And the fact that they know each other in their different parts of the country. Well, I hope, I hope you see it. Let's see. Don, when we were showing he was talking about the video. Absolutely, that was Duncan, and you felt his pain too. Yeah, I kind of did too, but at the same time, I see this guy right here, and he used to be a lot bigger, I think. I don't know, but he's autistic. He's a genius, but they also say he was a pedallion. You guys know what I mean? It's not what I said, but it's kind of what I said. And these kids were held in cages naked in an underground facility, which is in the video. You see the cage rooms, and they talk about how cold it was, and those rooms are underground at 54 degrees, and they still had AC, and they would spray them with cold water. That's nothing. That's a day at the baseball game for these kids in comparison to the stuff that happened to them. Let's see. George says, and I'm sorry that I'm falling behind on this. I apologize. I should try to do better, but I start going. And do you really know I was in 16 foster families and in 5 different group homes, and I was in a place that the Catholic Church ran called Hope Haven. There were kids killed and tortured there. Look it up. Hope Haven. It sounds familiar because I know a lot that, I'm not going after religion or anything. I'm just saying the facts are things have happened in churches with employees, and especially really bad in Europe, but it's bad everywhere. And what's so sad is most people are completely blind to it, and a lot of it happens in front of them. So many people, if you only knew, you could have walked down the hall of the hallway of a mall, and you could have passed several children who had been abducted and were being trafficked that walked right past you. But we're all in our own little world, see? So we don't think about that because that's not something pleasant to think about. And we want to put it out of our mind. So we drink, we do drugs, we go party, we eat, we paint, we do whatever other than face that reality. Because it's not happening to us or anybody I know, right? Until it is your kid that doesn't come home from school because they got in the wrong vehicle. And I know that should make some people cringe. And that's the reality of it, folks. The fact that it's the whole concept of the pedallions that start with a P, and the whole trafficking and everything, it's irritating for people like me that have been aware of it for so long and trying to get the word out and to let people know. And we got Operation Underground Railroad. They're actually saving kids' lives. They're going in there, they're purchasing 1 or 2 of the kids, and then they go in 5 minutes later with law enforcement and rescue the rest and arrest everybody else. And it's sad that it has taken hundreds, if not thousands, of years for people to finally say no more, because it's not a new way of living. Been around forever. But when it gets to the point where they are kidnapping children and teenagers and young adults or whatnot, and trafficking them in so many different levels, horrific levels, and well, I'm glad that it is finally getting some light on the matter. George, not saying anything did or didn't, but man, my heart's with you and all the people that you knew. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna move on. Jimmy, my boy, dude. Did you hear about they're building a 25-foot wall around Washington D.C.? What? Hold on from that. I gotta take this out. Hold on a minute. because Jimmy, I don't know if you're joking or not. I'm gonna check. 25-foot wall around the Capitol. It's already there. Oh, snap. Snap. That's a good text. There will be some announcements soon. Dude, I'm on a good roller coaster ride right now. I'm enjoying this. Okay. Yes. All right. Holy crap. White House builds massive anti-climb wall. Where's the 25-foot one? This is old stuff. I want to look it up. What's the most recent? I'm guessing past 24 hours, let's say. I don't see it, but I believe it because I saw others where they're showing all the walls around the buildings in the Capitol. If they do it in like brick fence, all that, we could take that down. But if they build like some, Germany shit, or Berlin, it's just if they do that, man, shit's going down. Can you fact check this? Okay, you want me? Oh, so you want me to fact check it, Jay? I'm sorry. 25-foot around Capitol to be built. It's all about how you type it in. 20 hours ago, Senator, he was covered. That's satire. Corner, building more of the wall. Capitol Rider, 3 hours ago. He did it. Bear. No. Nope. I'm not saying it's not true. They would not put it past them. But I don't see it popping up on the Google. So I don't know, Jimmy. But like I said, wouldn't put it past them. You remember, I've given you an invite, so come this way if you need to. A lot of these videos were on what I think is actually cable access channels. Yeah, there was one that I did show like shots of, which was an Arizona local cable access channel kind of thing that had Glenda. I think her name was. I think it was Glenda. Anyway, her father was a scientist at Montauk, and she was a psychic and all this, and she was on his show. So, hello, Edward. Sorry I'm late. Saying hello to everybody. Hello. You can still hear the screams of the kids if you drive by at night. Oh, Jesus Christ, George. Have you ever been at an intersection, waiting at a light, and all of a sudden you just hear some screaming, and you look around, all you see is just people sitting in their cars, maybe a van or two. I think it was that close that you heard it. That happened to me. So, but because I couldn't pinpoint it, it's just they have these things called R vans. I'll let you fill in the rest of the R word. And there's video of people in their homes, and the van will drive by, and they'll be filming outside, and you'll hear screaming and banging on the inside of their stuff. And so, God, people, it's just so awful. It's so awful. All right. Don says, I came across your channel from Third Phase of Moon. Well, thank you very much. I love working with the Cousins brothers, being on the panel. It's a lot of fun. They just spent 2 weeks here, here on board the ship, and we did some videos. We did a movie trailer. We did a music video. We shot a couple episodes. It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of go with them. But they get the shit done. Totally. Jimmy says, it wouldn't surprise me at all right after passing the so-called assault weapons ban. God damn it, Jimmy. I know, right? What the fuck? So I'm selling AKC Champion White Bichon Frise puppies. They're on discount right now due to the economy. Yeah, if anybody would like to notify me, because I got to get me some semis, because that bullshit ain't gonna fly. But in case, get them now, folks. If you are one of those people like me, go stock up. Stock up, because if that bullshit was even passed, and we need 10 Republicans on board with it, and let me tell you, those Republicans, they're not going to want to be Republicans after that. Oh boy, they better not hope that they're going to have any favors from anybody. No, because they do. Oh my Jesus Christ, Jimmy! Sorry, you hit a vein, you hit a nerve. Nothing towards you, Jimmy. I love you, but God, the subject matter, that shit pisses me off. Fucking, it's the insanity of it all. To be honest with you, it's just. But if it passes, it's not going to. But in theory, if it was to, those semis would be grandfathered in, so you'd be good. But if you were to die and wanted to inherit it to your grandkid, couldn't do it legally. And it's like they pull that shit, and I'm like all tapped out. I'm like, oh, this is the day to go to the store, and I've got the funds, damn it. Sorry, Jimmy. I love you, bro. Hope you didn't think that was towards you. Love you, Doc. If I lived on the mountain or you were still in Texas, we would probably be hanging out almost daily. Well, I own my Starship now, so that's like, yeah, I can't go anywhere for at least 30 centaurs, or whatever space terminology that would be. Terry says, I saw James Rink in Sedona. Interesting guy. Oh, if some of these people on here are in Arizona, that would make it easier. I could do that. And Leah's like, woo, it's 3 a.m. in Scotland. Are you in Scotland? I didn't realize that. Did I realize that? Did I know that? Oh no, you're visiting. Yeah, that's the yes. Well, I hope you got somebody to go with. I'm so happy for you, girl, Malia. That's a big step, girl. There you go. Paradigm says, I'm up for a road trip. Yeah, I would too. I have the Furbies, excellent. I don't know what that's for. No way, this is the truth. Boy, that's probably way back. I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Audrey's here. Hey, girl, how you doing? I know this is late. We came on. When was that? 7:38. It's 7:49. So 9 minutes ago was when you typed that, and I'm so behind. Let me get through this. Well, of course, most of these now, after Audrey came on, everybody's saying hi, Audrey, so I can just skip all those. Spaceman says, I had a nightmare every night for most of my younger life, waking up in a hole, ground was screaming, coming from it. I would go to look down, and it would always fall in. I suffered from night terrors. I was a really hard time sleeping as a child. I would even to this day, but the night terrors stopped once I had this object removed from my back that my ex-wife pulled out. When she did that, my dreams stopped. Now I dream during the day while I'm wide awake. That's why I do all that I do. That's why my company 1020 Productions turning ideas into reality. That's what I do. But before that day, it was night terrors, sheets all over the floors, sweat. It was awful. I was always, I have a fear to this day of going to sleep. There you go. Transparent as that's as inner being as I will share with you guys. I have a fear of sleeping. because I do have trauma incorporated with being woken up abruptly or other things. I just, or the biggest one is almost everybody in my life that has passed away when I was notified. It would always be by phone or someone waking me up, coming out of a day. So the idea of falling asleep, fearing when you wake up, someone you love is going to be gone. So that and being taken and all this shit. So sleeping sucks for me. I'm lucky if I get 3-4 hours. So anyway, let's see. Claudia says she needs a 25-foot wall at her house. I'm going to try to speed up here. Don Harris, I heard that a lot of this crazy shit was being taken care of during the coronavirus, or is that all bullshit? What stuff? Oh, you mean taking care of all the pricks? The medallions? Supposedly. I just don't know. Tribunals and all, they don't publicize that stuff. Let's see. You guys are talking about the wall. I'm going to skip all that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get caught up here. Third phase, great guys. Yes, man. Yes. Third phase, awesome. Amen, Doc. Well, thank you. Lunar Sparkles is here. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How are you? I don't know. How long have you been here? Have you seen my sensitive side, as everybody's saying? I'm just trying to, I don't have a PR person, an agent, a manager, booking agent. I don't have any of that shit. I don't got anybody telling me, shh, don't say that. So you get raw. It's me, raw. Just raw. Well, I'm Doc, but the raw Doc. That doesn't flow very well. Don't say that. I'm getting really sick of both parties in DC. Yeah. All I can think of is the little princess or little prince, the littlest prince. And it's just this little prince, and he's on his little planet all by himself. And then he has a rose, and he talks to the rose. It's a great little movie and a book that I actually read when I was a kid. But yeah, that'd be nice. But no, I'm working on something out of this world. No one has ever done it before. Yes, that's right. All right. Let's see. Luna Sparkle says, a bird told me to check the stream. Really? Well, don't you come to this stream often? Don't you come around to this stream often? That doesn't sound right, isn't it? Nah. See, right there, if this was a professional show, that's when the second person would jump in and save the day. But instead, I sit here and squaddle. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Looking straight up with. Oh, Lunar. Okay, I'll post this. Was donating items to a free store. Okay. Hope they read the trade in pawn price. Who? Them? The store? Okay, we'll say that. Looking at what to trade up with. Are you talking about guitars? Is that what you're talking about? Because, yeah. I just love your picture, Lunar Sparkles. That's just a really cool picture. All right. I know I'm kind of skipping stuff. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm late, Captain. Those crazy furry creatures were picked up in the Andromeda sector, wreaked havoc in the lounge. Did you know that those little buggers multiply if they get a hold of Aleutian ale? Yeah, but Aleutian ale is so good. It really is. All right. Before my mom died, she said, donate the stuff to charity. That's a good thing. I'm thinking about doing that. I mean, I want to do a garage sale, get a couple bucks, but most stuff I'm thinking about just getting rid of. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of clutter I got to get rid of. But it's because I think I'm like 4 items away from hoarding. I don't know. Don't jostle him. Jostle who? Who am I jostling? Is Jocelyn here? Just playing. Lisa Ann from Texas. We need to talk about that sleep stuff more off of here. Uh, just having fun. Rivas Serrano says, I know you met David, my friend. You need to talk to him about his issues growing up. I think you two would relate. Okay, Riva. Well, yeah, chat with me off the air. We'll discuss that. Definitely. Hope you are well too. Well, I'm doing my best. I'm feeling good today. You don't need PR. You just need to be you. Right. Plus, I don't have to pay the PR person if I don't have the PR person. Yes. What? Spaceman? Is that legit? Did you just send me $40? My camera just went up and down all by itself. It's like, wait, Spaceman, are you controlling my camera? If it goes left to right, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, no, it's not moving. Good. Spaceman, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, I might have to actually go and check the YouTube account that I never check because I never have anything in there, and see if I'm near the what's the word they call it? You have to reach a certain dollar before they'll release that money to you, or it's like pointless to them. I guess they don't have enough interest in it. But thank you so much, Spaceman. You know, I might be having I'm going to say I will be having an opportunity eventually that I'm going to be able to facilitate an offer of a lifetime to certain individuals one day soon. And it's definitely going to be one of my original OGs, all of you that are here, that are with me every night, and keep this thing alive, basically. I mean, this show is not a show without you, and I'm just grateful for all of you. Spaceman, thank you. Yes, even Audrey, thank you. Social justice warriors. That's just a word that just makes me go, oh. It's like they weren't invited to the parties growing up. Speaking of, I'm told not to say anything about this, but goddamn, I'm pissed off. I got a letter. It's a courtesy notice with a threat of a fine, telling me what I can't do with my spacecraft. Kiss my ass. I'll pay the $50 fine. Oh, sorry. How many of you have realized all of my alters, my personalities? Has anybody been keeping track? Sometimes they'll bleed over into each other, and I don't even know where I'm at. Crazy Town. Yes. Us? Are you talking about us? This is Crazy Town, definitely. Whatever we donate. No, you should. Donations should make you feel good, and it shouldn't be for a tax write-off. If you're doing it for just that, well, then that's just who you are. But to just know that something you have, and it could be trash to you, but like they say, what one man trash is another man's treasure, or woman, so donating is good. Donating your time is good. I love doing it's like almost my full-time job, because I don't like money. I like helping people. Yes, money is important. You need it to live and survive, pay the bills. I get it. Some of these people, they'll charge horrendous amounts of money for something that didn't need to be charged that much. I just like helping. especially if it's something that will inspire, encourage, uplift someone, bring them to their highest potential. Like one in particular lady on here who told me and flattered me that I inspired her and to take a path in her life, and I just adore her. She's amazing. And if I can do that, I mean, for 1, 2, 3 people in my life, then cool. If everybody else is just laughing or going, ooh, ah, then cool, that too. Love you too, Don. Thank you so much. A lot of ha-has. Okay. That's when I was funny. Do you think there are secret groups that use advanced technology, extraterrestrial, to manipulate our planet? Yes, I do. And it is incorporated in with this video I'm watching, and the Draconians, and feeding off of the kids that weren't psychic. So like they would come to Montauk and it would be like, yes, no, 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 yes. The person would know if they had psychic abilities or not. And if the kid did not have psychic abilities, well, kid, you took the bus here, you saw too much. And so let me take you in this room over here. And boom, Draconian cuisine. God, it just fucking pisses me off. Yes, and I'll check, and I'll let you guys know next week. I thank you so much. You guys know how much I hate that. That's why I don't ask that on every show. Like, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I don't even do that as much anymore. I just don't care. Fuck the algorithms. The people that are important to me are the ones that are here now, that are here through thick and thin. You're the ones that are why I'm here. If I was doing this and I only had like 2 or 3 people, I would probably call it in. I'd be like, time to move on. And I get an average of 20, people. I get grief because of the numbers I have, and I just don't care because I'm shadow banned. And for those who don't understand that, that means I am bottlenecked. Once you piss them off, the powers that be, as I did on multiple occasions, like many podcasters do, they put this bottleneck on the pipeline to the internet. So you may have 5,000 friends on Facebook, but only 50 to 60, 100, if you are extremely lucky, will actually see that post. And it's because they constrict it. They don't give you full open flow like others get. And so they did it to me on Facebook when I challenged Zuckerberg to a TKO cage match fight over the fact checkers 2 years ago. I guess he's still butthurt about that because I'm still bottlenecked. YouTube, same thing. And so I look at it as the ones that are here in my belief system, God brought to me. God brought you to my channel. In how I believe it's working is that He brought you here because you needed to be here. And some of you only come on for a minute or two. I get that. You're on your phones. You got calls. You got kids. I get that. So I see the numbers fluctuate. They'll go up and then they go down. And I get it. So I don't panic over it. And the money thing, like I said, I do have my Patreon page where you can get a subscription. And I'm a piece of shit Patreon dude because I haven't done anything in there in over a month because I haven't had guests. Also, I had surgery and all that. But what I'm working on right now will almost guarantee that the Fallon show and Kimmel and Conan and all that, they're all going to be like, fuck. So that's what I'm going to say about that. Thank you, Spaceman, again. Appreciate you. Da Akinator. Salute, dog. Peace to the chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Welcome aboard. I'm going to try to get close to wrapping this up. We have a free store across from our house, and everyone drives by to all our hours of the night. Yeah, those are cool. And you know what I also think is cool? It's like that is those free libraries that they'll have in small towns. And, for example, there'll be a big tree and there'll be a bookshelf there. and there's books in there, and you can just grab one. You just have to put another book in its place. So you're constantly swapping out, and everybody, it's just a beautiful thing. And, I strongly believe that education should just be free. It is in other countries. Why not here? Because it's a racket. That's why. And I think most of us know that. Hoping to score and resell what is left there. You're a flipper. You're a flipper. I've done that. You go to a garage sale, you get like something for like 25 cents and you sell it for like $25. There you go. There you go. I can't think of the word. At least five. At least five what? At least five what? That is I'm gonna try to sleep tonight, and I'm gonna see that at least five. At least five what? I try to leave stuff that worth monies. There you go. There you go. All right, I gotta kind of shit. So many things I'm doing. That's another reason why I don't sleep. All right. I like. I remember this. I like watching Alaska Prepper when he donates to the food banks and child centers in Fairbanks, Alaska. Yeah, anybody that does. My heart goes out to anybody that donates and helps kids and food and all that stuff. All right. Let's see. Malia says, sleep is a tough thing for me too, but finding voices like yours, Doc, helps a ton. Why, thank you. All right. Let's see. I see, and I don't know if you guys are talking to each other or if it's for me. Skip a lot of this. Yep, you're all talking to each other. Okay. That'd be kind of silly. That's why things are not making sense. I'm just grabbing comments out of a conversation I'm not in. All right. So let's see. Doc kept me thoroughly entertained during the lockdown. There's nothing I wouldn't do for that guy. Well, within reason. Love you, girl. All right. So Reba says, amen. Everyone's blessed. Yes. I don't know if this is for me. Have you ever participated in a C5 protocol event or made direct contact with ETs in a group setting like Dr. Greer does? No, I have not. Never been invited to one. And I wouldn't turn it down. I think you all know my stance on meditation. I think it's a fantastic thing for millions of human beings around the world. But unfortunately, it just, I am not compelled to do it. I just have no desire whatsoever. And I know everybody's like, Doc, you just be better. And, your chakras. And yes, it's all scientifically proven, amazing stuff. And it all works. I just feel like it is my time to be stubborn to not do it. I guess the old man in me, midlife crisis. I don't know. Maybe I'll find me, a good woman that will influence me, encourage me, entice me. Then I might do it. All right. So yeah, Ezekiel 33. Hello. Remember the dreams tonight, yet you can't cope, so you won't remember. Ezekiel 33. I haven't remembered or woken up recalling a dream. All I recall is I fall asleep and I wake up, and I'm very still. I don't toss and turn like I used to. Now, some people would say, yes, you can't cope with the horrors that you dream every night, so your mind blocks that from your conscious. I can believe that, but it all happened after the morning my ex-wife pulled this. Do I have anything that's similar in size like that nearby? Nope. Nothing, nada. But it was like, just stop torturing your little brother. Just a tiny little piece of metal, and it was in my back. And she thought, maybe it was a zit or something. So she got the little needles and tweezers and started doing, bedroom surgery on me and pulled it out. And then that was the last night I dreamt or remember dreaming. So your statement, yet you can't cope, so you won't remember, is a very plausible explanation. But it's just the coincidence that incident coincides with the day it stopped. So, and the fear of an abduction, alien abduction, all that stuff stopped. It just came to an end. Yet I still fear falling asleep every night. But I feel like, I was tagged. I took the tag off. They forgot about me, lost in the cracks. So I don't know. All right. So, wow, the numbers went up just in the past few minutes. See, I notice these things, but I don't try not to make a big deal out of it because I don't want to sit there just always looking at the numbers. How many do I got? I just want to hang out with you guys. I don't have people really hang out with me that often. I mean, I do have 2 or 3 people, but it's very rare. They have families. So this hour with you guys every night is therapeutic for me as well. So on that note, I think we'll call it a night. Man, nobody send me a therapy invoice or anything like that because I'm not going to pay it. But yeah, Lisa says you need to find your muse. I know. She's stuck at the gift shop. I'm still waiting on her to show up. Wherever she's at. She could be anywhere. Angel, welcome aboard. Sorry, it's a little at the end of the tail end of the show, but thank you I hope you come back on Monday when I will be doing a show about, I have no fucking clue, but it'll be a show. That's for sure. I hope you can join us then. Let's see. La 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 la. You guys keep typing, so I feel like I gotta keep going. You don't need to sleep to enter the astral plane. Just focus is needed. That is true. That's very true. You can be awake. Man, another show. All right. I was injected in the back of my skull with something one night, and the pain traveled into the center of my head. We'll tell you about it one day. Jesus criminy. That's horrific sounding. That happened to my ex-wife, but it was a medical procedure. They stuck a huge gauge needle in the back of her neck into all those fibers, in your spinal cord, and they were, taking a sample from her brain cancer. And when that big needle goes in, if you've ever had your ear pierced and then you didn't put anything back in there, it clogs up and it becomes like hard cartilage, right? Well, this big gauge needle did the same in her neck, in the middle of her spinal cord. All those fibers. There was this, because they waved it through and then brought it back out, and it created this long, hard rod, cartilage kind of rod, like in your ear. And so that would put pressure on all the nerves and blood flow and everything, and would cause seizures. And that's where I would have to press to bring her out of that seizure after giving her oxygen, because her throat would swell up and I'd have to blow into her lungs and give her oxygen. And sometimes it would be 2-3 times a day. And craziest part is that the kids didn't know. She didn't want the girls to know. And so every time I did it, the fear of, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go out in the hall and say, this happened and I don't know what to tell. I mean, it was crazy. But, she was my wife and I loved her and I would have done anything for her. Anyway, sorry. Boy, I just totally digressed, didn't I? Moving on. Jesus. I swear, one of you, I swear, is going to send me a therapy invoice. Let's see. Engelbert Jocelyn says, you're stronger than you realize. You just need to do a few spiritual push-ups. Yeah, no, I get it. You know, and I know I'm a lot stronger than I realize. I just feel like, an athlete that prepares for the big show, but the big show, you just keep being further and further away, and you're just sitting here waiting and waiting, and like feel like you're withering away. So, no, I know I'm a lot stronger than I realize. You just got to put in those situations to bring it out of you in some cases. Claudia says good night. Okay, so she said good night right here. So we're gonna have to wrap this up. But I'm gonna try to get through these. Don't know none of your technical ways to go to La La Land of heavens. Oh, there's a lot of ways you can go to La La Land. You were with friends tonight. No fear. Don't forget, months are seconds. Yes, time is precious. Don't waste them. I don't know if that's for me, Lunar. Let's put you there. I mean, or are you talking to somebody else? I don't know. You guys got to put the @ symbol and doc and then type it. That way I know that's for me and not for someone else that you're in a conversation with, because then I don't know. Melissa's from Scotland, says night doc, see you soon. Should be in Roslyn Ria weekend. If you fund that wench, I'll post channel links for you. If I fund that wench, I'll post channel links for you. I'm not reading that right. Aha, spelling not working. Okay, so that makes sense. Well, I'll talk to myself. Okay. Oh, Lunar. I'm seeing your stuff. I just don't know if you were talking to me. So you were telling me to apologize and all that. Anyway, I apologize. I don't apologize. I am. We're just gonna stop right here. All you girls that are making me clamped, getting all flustered. Wow. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. Have a wonderful weekend and see you on Monday. Be kind, smile often, love it with all. There we go. Audrey just ended the show for me. I don't have to say anymore. That's it. 1028. What's your name? Mine? Doc Skinner. And I'm the captain of the Starship Pariah. And this is the Doc Force. So on that note, I'm going to say what you all know I'm going to say. Remember, folks, as long as we all lift each other up, then we will all rise together. Thanks for hanging out with me. Love you all. Thanks for the super chat tonight. Space. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And Lord willing, I'll see you, hopefully not traumatized, Monday night. Same bat channel, same bat time. Until then, wait, I got to do this real quick. Let me do this. Take that off here. I know you guys are all still typing. I see it. I just can't click through them all right now. There's so many. But at this time, please, gentlemen, ladies, if you are wearing a baseball cap, please remove it at this time as we end this evening properly.